Jim Jones got the airwaves, the internet going bonkers right now, going crazy right now. Everybody got opinions. Everybody got opinions of what's happening, man. But that just comes with this entertainment world, man. This is what's gonna happen. Everybody want to know what happens on the inside of personal life of the celebrities and things of that nature, man. So yeah, it's crazy, man, that it's a Harlem thing, the Dipset thing, and I know both parties, great dudes. A lot of stuff I don't even know that went on the inside, and I had to speak about a few things when I see things and I'm hearing things. And a lot of people in my time, my era, they don't really play this internet stuff the way me and my brother Unique Maker Audio do. He do it, he speaks his talk. I speak my talk. We got a few other cats in Harlem. The Beat 139, my boys up there doing their thing. They speak their mind about a certain things. And we still try to keep it at a minimum because we not really with all the controversial stuff and beefing and going back and forth. But I will if it came to that, as y'all seen with a time with one of the other guys. I ain't gonna mention his name, but he know who he is. And well, two other guys, and one of them really don't count because he a troll, he a clown, he's begging, he's a basement bum. Matter of fact, either one of them doesn't matter to me anyway when you going against what you shouldn't be. Anyway, but so I was watching Gully TV. I was watching his take and opinion on the Jim Jones commentary of revisiting his past of Camron, Mace, Dipset, all of the above and all that. And one, just to be clear, to say no shot at Gully and none of that beef and stuff. I just want to pull Gully code on a few things and express my opinion with certain things. Just from certain things that he was saying on there. And some of the stuff I gotta agree with him with, and some of the stuff I can't agree with him with. That's just being a real dude. That's just who I am. That's just what I do. And, some of the stuff from what he was saying was him being around, I guess, Harlem dudes, or when he was around the Dipset, when they was at a party somewhere and he seen how they was all separated with each crew. Each one of them that is the main members had a separate table at a party and different crews with them. It just showed separation within the crew, what he was watching and acknowledging. And certain things of how he was hearing Harlem dudes really don't stick together, and all of that type of stuff. And you can't utilize what one group of dudes from Harlem do and just say that's how Harlem dudes are. You know what I'm saying? You're saying you might have heard it from some Brooklyn cats of, oh yeah, that's how them Harlem dudes is up there, which everybody know how Brooklyn dudes are. Brooklyn dudes are, and I got love for a lot of Brooklyn dudes. Chris, that's my brother, Lil Kim brother. Chris Bo Jones, my brother. My cousin Spider. Everybody knows Spider. That's my brother. I mean, that's my cousin. same fathers or brothers. I got a lot of love, a lot of hang out in Brooklyn, but growing up around, and this don't go for all Brooklyn dudes, but a lot of Brooklyn dudes hang with each other and end up turning the gun on each other. And this is me growing up. I don't know now what it's like, but that's what it was always like. But to say Harlem dudes is like that, that ain't true. Harlem dudes is never ever just backstab each other like that. Ever. The Harlem momentum, the Harlem and I want to make sure I choose the right words, man. The real Harlem way of life, should I say? The real Harlem way of life is we stick together, we get money. If you get money, I get money. You find out about something, getting some money, you bring me in, and we rocking and we rolling. And that's how it's always been. Now you can compare to Nicky Barnes. He got mad because dudes might have started sexing his wife, but that's all over the world. Dude go to jail, they homeboys be sexing their wife. That's all over the world. And then he end up telling, but that's on him. He just picked a reason to tell. It's just like a person that tell on you in jail, then that means you saying you got the green light to go ahead and tell back. No, you don't. You let him go ahead and tell, you keep him, you fall back. If a man out there sexing your wife and he was your homeboy, that don't give you the right to tell and bring everybody down, bro. No. You fall back, get your time, do whatever you need to do, fight your case, get your time, come home, and you handle it like a man with that man. Or handle it however you need to handle it from jail. I'm just saying. That don't mean that's everybody. So, the statements for that's how all Harlem dudes is, that's not a fact. Because you got to understand this. And you utilize the Outpost situation for killing Rich Porter. You got to understand this. All this is secondary movement. The first and the top guys were always the ones that got snuck and killed. Or sucker things that happen. Because it happened to the boss. With the Nicky Barnes situation. The dude sexing that man's wife while he locked up. Secondary. Because he wanted to be Nicky Barnes, evidently. Alpo wanted to be Rich Porter, evidently. We not talking about the head guys that regulate Harlem. We're not talking about those type of guys. Those are the guys that made sure everybody ate. Harlem always was known for making sure everybody eat. Even the lookout kids had plushed out cribs by watching out and getting paid big money is where I come from. So now this new era, I don't know, maybe a little bit, this is where I gotta agree with you at. Maybe a little bit, a little bit of these extra new guys done changed the formula and changed the format. They said when Alpo killed Rich Porter, he messed Harlem up. But Harlem ain't never, ever been no cutthroat town. Everybody ate. Everybody got money. Money was so much plentiful, it was like the way marijuana is in LA. It's so plentiful, they ain't making money from it because it's too full. It's everywhere. That's how Harlem was. It was never nobody cutting each other throat. Now you had your stick-up kids. You got stick-up kids in the Bronx, Queens, Brooklyn, everywhere. That doesn't matter. But Harlem niggas ain't never in their life been no foul dudes. When I got money, my team got money. Anybody tell you about that? Now, once again, we got love for the same person. Casa. It's my little bro. I'm the first dude that signed him to a record label before he was signed with Dipset and whoever else. Unfortunately, I caught a bid and I had to go and do time. And my brother stayed maintaining like the smart little guy he is, the same way how you said. And you got love for Un. Everybody that come around him will definitely have love for him. Definitely. So I understood where you was coming from with that too, bro. That's a fact. But on the other hand, you know, I was listening to some of the story with you with Un, and you were saying that Cam don't come around. They don't really pay him that much attention. You know, at that time they was young. They probably still didn't know the business, but they was doing things together at one point in time. Like I said, I don't know the inside. A lot of people don't know the insides of what they was doing, how it was going, but they did understand it was business, that they all had to be there at the same time. So they did know something correct about that, but we still don't know. But this is another thing that I wanted to point out to you also, Gully. And this ain't no disrespect, throwing no shots at you. But I know you meant it from the heart, and you wasn't feeling them not looking out for Un the way you felt that they should look out for Un. So I get where you was going at with it. That's why I say I got to agree to disagree with certain things. But he is part of Dipset, and you were saying, yo, man, put these shirts together, man. And we go out there and sell these shirts. And he said, Un said, well, you know, that's Cam thing. He's like, man, Cam don't even come around. He ain't even out here. Are you not putting poison in Uncasa's head right there? Even though Cam not there, still Un was saying the right thing. Even though if he feel in his heart, you didn't say he told you that he upset with them, not showing them love or whatever. You said you noticed that. If he didn't say that, then he still was following protocol by saying that's Cam's situation. And that's how it's supposed to go. And even if he felt some type of way, he should have made it his business. Yo, Cam, I need to see you urgent, urgent, urgent. I'm getting ready to make these moves. I'm going out of town. And I'm going to these events. I want to press up some shirts. Can I do it? All you had to do is ask Cam. And me knowing Cam would have been like, yeah, man, go ahead and eat. I don't even want nothing off of it. I know Cam. For a fact, he would have said that. My brother 730 Eat from down here in North Carolina. 730 Dipset. He the one that created that 730 Dipset. And Zeke ran with it. All good. But my bro created that. Right down here in the living room in one of our houses we had down here. Doing music. He called Camron and said, yo, can I do 730 Dipset South? Cam said, yeah, do your thing, man. If it get popping, then just fill me in later. That's what Cam said. Fill me in later. Hook me up later. That's what Cam said. We told him to do his thing. So telling Uncasa, man, let's press some shirts up and sell them out here, CIAA and all that. And he tell you, that's Cam joint, and you like, man, Cam ain't here. That's putting poison in his mental. That would have created a whole nother situation if Cam would have wanted to take it there with him, and then it could have caused other problems for Un. And this is all I'm saying. These are the things that a lot of people don't understand, man. It's protocol to everything, and a lot of people go off protocol, and they want to say that the person that put them in position is the one that's wrong. I put a lot of people in position, man. And in my documentary, y'all, I'm gonna have these guys speaking up there. I'm gonna put the proof in the pudding. I just don't speak about it. I don't bring a lot of them up here yet because it ain't really the time right now because I'm saving it for when it really counts. But I put a lot of people in position and because they deserved it. And a lot of them is still around me. A few of them went around me and did things, and I stopped messing with them. And then they want to come up with all kinds of scenarios of what I did wrong to them. But when I bring you to the well and you drink the water, after you come to that well and you drink that water, don't think that you just automatically skip over me and keep coming to the well. It's still protocol. It's still a respect factor. or I shouldn't even have to ask. Oh, yo, you looking real good and vibrant right now, man. That water got you shining, man. Yo, yeah, you doing your thing. What's up? I shouldn't have to ask you. So it shouldn't be a factor of you saying in terminologies of Cam is a sucker. He should want to see his brother eat and see his brother win. That's a fact. He should want to see his brother win. Evidently, that's what happened when he did that from the beginning, taking his brother to win. Now, once again, I don't know what happened on the inside. I don't know what they discussed as far as other factors off of the Dipset movement. But I always know that when a brother or anybody bring you to something that's a gold mine, you can't never forget that factor. I got one of my brothers, G-Head. Been up all day today. But yeah, my brother, his name is G-Head, man. Respect factor. He don't look at me no different. And when he get things, he call me. Yo, you want this? Yo, you want this, that, this, that. And he make his own moves. But he always remembered that I did things for him. That's how it goes. And this used to spend trying to tell him things for 100 years long. He used to run the mean streets. I used to tell you, bugging, don't just ask about what he did. We never ever fell out from childhood. We still friends. I have friends from 30 plus years. We never fell out because we was worried about who was gonna be what and doing what. As long as he eating, I'm eating, we always gonna be good. We share information. We can't never ever be mad at each other because we always gonna share information. Only thing we'll get mad about is why you ain't come to my event. Why you ain't come here? That's the only thing we can be mad about. But that's the, we can't move like that, bro. So, putting that in ear could have messed up with something good. I don't know what the outcome was from it, but that's just me pulling your coat on that part with But I know you meant well with because it's like, yeah, whatever, whoever, if they mess with, yeah, I'm tough. Is a little dude and all that. But yeah, he still got to go home. He still got to be in Harlem. Joel Santana is unfriend. That's that's his best friend. Is how got pulled into that situation. And he would have did them shirts and did all that. You would have been back in PA, and he would have been back in Harlem, and then he would have had to deal with that. They would have called a meeting, had everybody down there, or it could have just got that simple. And then would have had to answer to why he had shirts out there without getting permission from Cam. It just can't move like that, man. And this whole situation, man, just opened up a whole big can of worms. And I get it. But yeah. And you were saying something about Jim wanted to go and perform because he said in the interview, they called him down there. Jim, like, whoever say anything or act like they want something, it is what it is. He gonna go down there and perform. You said girls probably was in his ear. Man, what? Cam ain't doing nothing for you. You better go down there. You better go and perform and do your thing and that. Another wrong move. Another wrong, if that was true. But what you saying is true. That's what women will do. So I agree with you on that. But I don't agree listening to no woman tell me to go and do nothing that's going to cause me other conflict after that. But a man is a man, can do what they want to do. I'm not saying that part. I'm just saying that part about women, that women be the most down for with us in our culture, listening to them talk that crazy stuff because they still don't understand the real legality of being loyal and having morals to what you are down with at that point in time. And they don't care. They just deriding or depending on who the woman is, grouping out or looking at as, they might be a little family member that you might call a sister, and she ain't understanding the formality of men stuff when it comes to having morals and having loyalty to not going and doing certain things. There's certain times that I'm gonna give y'all the true story. Everybody knew when Jim and Dame was beefing. And Jim is my boy, and Dame is my boy. And it's like, damn, man. And I had Dame around me at the time, and, we was booking Jimmy, a few of my partners, we was booking Jimmy for a show, and I wanted to put that money in Jim's pocket before I put it in this other artist's pocket. I ain't gonna say his name. And I called Dame, and I'm like, what's up with you and Jim, man? Because I don't want Dame to be looking like I'm choosing sides and going through the motions. But I'm like, yo, what's up with you and Jim? And he was like, man, go ahead, get your money, man. That ain't nothing. Jim, always, I love Jim. That's my brother. I said, that's all I need to hear. I just wanted to follow protocol. And I'm going to go and put that money in Jim's pocket. And see, when you communicate, communication is the key to everything. A lot of people don't understand that. Communication is the key. And when you communicate with each other, and yeah, Harlem dudes like to get fly on each other and snap and joke, but that's what we do. But a lot of people don't take that to heart because they know that's what we do. Some people take it to heart that can't take it and end up fights here and there, a little fight, whatever. But it never, ever led to nothing. We grew up like that, fronting and styling. It's only a competition to make each other do better. That's all that's about. It's nothing to front on each other because we grimy and trying to outshine each other so we can get ahead of each other on another platform or something. No. A word, he's stunning on me today. I would laugh at it. Oh, he's stunning on me. Came through on the Benz. All right, the mom getting ready to go and get to pull a Jag out, the new Jag. That's what it's all about. It's not about how you phrased it, Gully. We stun on each other because we trying to outshine each other and see who get to the top first. That's not what it's all about. It's about pushing each other to go to the top. Making you don't be lazy. Oh, you sitting around, you a bum. You ain't got what I got. Look what I got. Oh, yeah, you sitting over there on the bench all day, man. I'm just finished working hard all day. I just went and copped the $400, this, to this. That's what it's all about. That's the Harlem essence. It's not about shining to be better than one another and make sure we get to the top before the next man and all that. But yeah, we are racing to get to the top. But yeah, let's get to the top. And if I get them, I'm throwing the rope back and pull my brother up so he can get to the top. If he surpass me, he gonna throw the rope and I'm gonna come up. That's what it's all about. It ain't about that other stuff. Don't let the Alpo stuff fool you and the Nicky Barnes and all that. All that is fugazi. That's fugazi. Alpo did what he did because he wanted to be Rich Porter. And not only that, he was really broke. People thought he had bread. So the quickest come up is the do dirt to somebody that nobody think that it won't never come out because there's just them two together. So that was his quick move on that. And he know the man going through turmoil about his brother. So guess what? That's secondary. Rich Porter was the first person that was in charge, that was looking out for people. So the grimy people that did little grimy stuff, you got them everywhere. You got Alpos everywhere, man. You got Alpos everywhere. But that don't speak for all of Harlem. All the top dogs in Harlem made sure they team ate. And made sure they team gonna eat. A lot of top dogs It's called lieutenants. They'll have a second in command, a lieutenant. So they teaching him the ropes so he can come up and blow up. That's what Jay Black was, which is my best friend, one of my best friends. Jay Black was to Rich Porter. Slade, when he come home, he'll be home soon. Another official dude did life, did his time, about to come home. Those two was running the operation for Rich Porter. And he was showing them how to come up and make moves. Jay Black to this day run his own trailer, he moved mobile homes businesses. Selling those new container homes. All these was teachings from Rich Porter, and never ever stole nothing from Rich, ever. Loyalty game on 1,000. I can name the moves I've done with AZ back then, holding shit down and never ever was accused of stealing nothing, and never wanted to outshine my brother. Now, to get to the next level, he put me in position to get to the next level, and he used to be smiling. Oh yeah, you getting money now, bro, yeah. And put me on to certain things, and I was climbing, but I was always respectful of my older, or even if he was young and put me in position, I'm still respectful of him for putting me in position, and he's smiling and I'm getting money now. And if I get more money than him, who cares? We all gonna buy the same thing. Who cares? Half the people out here is doing things for these girls. They want to get money for girls so they can sex them. That, yeah, stun on each other a little bit as bros, but they're doing all these things for women. That's why the drug game always gonna have these snitches and people selling drugs, knowing that snitching is real, and knowing you all gonna get caught one day, and they don't care because now they know that they can snitch and come home. So that's why it's a big thing, because everybody want to impress these women. It's all about the women. But to get back to what I was saying, nobody back then was going against their big dogs. You got Johan from the East Side, used to be with Daddy. God bless the dead. Y'all know about Daddy that passed away. That was a big dog. Johan and them held Daddy down. Daddy made sure that they was good and they was their own bosses. But when they was with him, they know that he's the OG, and that's what it was. I can name names of real dudes that followed their OG's paths and never violated them, and they was lieutenants and close to the big dog, and everybody was eating. Nobody was crossing each other and none of that. But you had your stick-up dudes that was sticking up. That's cool. But if a stick-up dude keep getting out of line with some of the dudes that was all close in the same neighborhood, all the dudes in the same neighborhoods would get together and they'll get him out of here. That's what Harlem do. We get money. We stick together. We ain't never been no them type of dudes. Now this new era, I don't know. Maybe that's what it is. I can agree with you on that one. I don't know. I had one guy that was part of the, I guess, cool with everybody in the block, family, whatever, got a lot of money at one point in time and kind of forgot where he came from. And something happened to him, and a lot of people didn't, go and hold him down because he kind of turned his back when he got money. So certain things I can agree, but that doesn't apply for everybody as a whole, especially not in Harlem, because we get money. And one more thing I'm going to address real quick. Make sure y'all share, hit that like button on my new subscribers, man. Please subscribe to the channel. But I'm going to hit one more thing. As far as you saying, some guys, well, you ain't said, but you was just saying that guys were saying Brooklyn get money, Bronx dudes is wild, Harlem dudes is soft. Ain't nothing never been soft about no Harlem dudes. Now, every borough got a soft dude or a few soft dudes in it. But we got some of the most notorious dudes that come out of Harlem. We got some of the most notorious blocks you couldn't even walk through on your best day unless you know somebody. And if you know somebody, he better be somebody that's well respected in that block, because they'll still rob you and take whatever. Even if you say I'm with him, they don't, well, he ain't here now, we don't care. Take your bike, your motorcycle, your car, and you'll be standing on the corner waiting to get your car back, especially 140th Street. So do your research on 140th between 7th and 8th. Some of the most notorious brothers. You got my brother Stein, got my brother Ghost, you got the OGs, you got Took. Man, listen, man. The list go on. Then you can go down to 14th Street. Ain't no people coming through Harlem doing what they want to do. And all these outpost stories about how he was running through Harlem and all that. A lot of OGs is either chilling, locked up, dead, and out of state and don't even want to be seen, don't even care about none of that. So, you know, anybody can run around the new Harlem, pretty much. But a lot of the young boys up in Harlem not even playing. And this ain't, I'm not painting no picture for that, because it don't make it right. Because I wish my young boys chill and fall back and kind of get it together, because they don't understand that we killing each other for nothing. And it don't add up to nothing. And only thing they doing is making money for the jails and the lawyers and the bondsmen. And they taking money out of their mother, their fathers, their aunts, and whoever else bailed them out of jail pockets. And whoever else send them money for commissary pockets. And another person making money is the funeral homes. So I know a lot of the cats ain't gonna listen to what we be saying and all that, you know, but it is what it is. And you know, and to get back to the other situation, other thing that I was just talking about, as far as protocol, like I always say, my brother Unique, he another brother. I held my brother down for 26 years, man. Make sure you have money, commissary, everything, man. Whatever you want to call it. Held him down. My brother 730E did 17 years. He got locked up with Freaky Zeke. But he had other charges which caused him to get 17 years. I held him down 17 years. He's not from Harlem. He's from down here. But he always was in Harlem. I'm just saying, showing y'all what loyalty is. And what loyalty is all about. And I learned this in Harlem. I didn't learn this nowhere else. I learned this in Harlem. And that's a fact. You got 148th Street, Amsterdam and Broadway. My brother, Mr. Nick, nothing to play with. Spidey, nothing to play with. Jab just came home, nothing to play with. But, you know, they all changed their lives and all that. I'm just saying, nothing never was soft about Harlem, ever. Nobody's coming through Harlem doing nothing. And if they did it to the right people. They didn't do it to, and this is a tricky one. They did it to the right people, but didn't do it to the right people, if that makes sense. But trust me, nothing to play with. And still ain't nothing to brag about, because like I said, a lot of that is over. Nobody don't care about none of that. We see clearly now. A bunch of other new things is better in life than all that. But I just got to call it how it is, and I can't let nobody downplay Harlem, because that's not what it is. I can't let nobody say Harlem don't got loyalty, because we was built off loyalty. Now, whatever has changed through the midst of it, I don't know. I know Cam, to be a real dude, always show love. And they always tell you, man, all right, as long as it don't, you know, do your thing. Hit me later. He ain't never said, Nah, do your thing. I don't want no money. Do your thing. If it blow up, then let's do it. If we do a party, do your thing. Just take care of me at the end of the party. That's just business. That's just how it goes. Whether the person is my brother or not, still at the end of the day, I got to make sure that person still gets some money too. It's a fact. I'm not just going to be thinking that automatically because he's my bro, I supposed to not give him nothing. That's just not how it goes, man. Period. None of my homies ever done that for me. They never thought like that in life. My brother B Pipe was a wild, wild boy back in the day. We had spots, something happen, we lose money. He go out and he go do what he do. Nothing to play with. But he'll come back and give me all the money. Here, boom, we right back rolling. And he don't say, I need nothing. Just make sure everything good. He know once I get everything back in position, here, take yours. Take that. That's why I'm always love my brothers. And that's why I'm always never, ever keep them in the dark about nothing. Ever. Because that's just how we move. I can give y'all a bunch of stories for days with a bunch of other crews that did a lot of things as teams and stuck together in Harlem. But I gave y'all a few good blocks, nothing to play with, and they all stuck together. Even if they ain't like each other certain times, when it's time to come together, they came together. So, you know, them stories that you might have heard on Gully, tell them they need to get a rain check on that one, or they've been hanging around the wrong Harlem people, that's all. But like I said, this ain't no disrespect to Gully, ain't none of that. Respect Gully, respect this channel. He's one of the GOATs in this game. Right here. I'm new at this. I'm building my channel one brick at a time, man. I'm gonna skip over a few in a minute, man. We getting ready to pull a few things off for the 2025. But yeah, it's all love. And definitely we love the same person, man. Un's my boy. Great dude. Always been a great dude. Always been loyal. That's my boy, man. Oh, yeah, hold up. We can't forget Lou Sims. Hold up. Murder Mayor. Murder to Mayor. Murder Ton Mayor. My bad if I'm saying the name wrong, but that's a fact. Lou Sims. Another one. Nothing to play with out of Harlem. Everybody know that story. Then you got Preacher was nothing to play with, but we can't name Preacher no more because he went and everything that he did cool went out the window. Shoot. And not saying murder was cool. That ain't what I'm saying. But at that point in time, they knew not to come through there playing in Harlem, man. Straight like that. But yeah, somebody just hit me with Lou Sims, man, right before I was getting ready to go. Right on time, man. Yeah, big shout out to Lou Sims. In real life, changed his life. About to open up a club. And yeah, make sure y'all get his book. Go check out Unique Mecca Audio. He'll give y'all all the details, the Lou Sims book. Gotta congratulate a brother that comes from where he come from, the Lynch Mob. If y'all don't know, y'all know the name Lynch Mob from Harlem. That's past him now. He's doing bigger and better things for the community, passing, you know, going out, feeding the hungry. Man, you name it, man. And see, these are the only reason why a lot of people could come through Harlem, because all of the gangsters has changed their lives. They ain't got time for the bull crap. They want to see us in jail. We ain't got time for that. We like to have fun. We out with our families, chilling, living life. We ain't not only that, just don't steal, don't take. especially if you know it's gonna cause you conflict. Cause you conflict that might to change young boys how to not maneuver and leave them streets alone, because we've been there, done that. And some never been cutthroat people. We never did. Show the dudes need to learn this, because y'all moving out there like y'all still young boys and doing stupidity. So that's what it is, man. Y'all hit me up if y'all want to chop it up with me. Y'all hit me up on my IG at The Real Big Boosie, BOOTSIE, The Real Big Boosie. And make sure y'all comment on this joint. Let me know how y'all feel. For real, L Blizz, what up, salute. Make sure y'all like, subscribe. All my newcomers, subscribe. I'd like to thank everybody that's been supporting and staying supporting all my knowledgeable people out there like L Blizz, knowledgeable. I can't, do this without y'all. And I'm moving my channel up one brick at a time. And, I enjoy doing the hard work. And don't get it twisted, because people like to start negativity and rumors. This is nothing dissing Gully. No kind of way of just pulling his coat on certain things. And I got a lot of respect for his movement, for what he do. He probably beef with a lot of people. That has nothing to do with me. I gotta respect people for their craft. So I'll give it to I'll give that respect to a brother that's been in this game for a while. I'm new in the game, but yeah, I'm coming, man. Y'all ain't gonna stop seeing what I do, man. They don't call me Big Boosie for nothing. I got the name Big Boosie at, 16? Because I do big things, man. I used to sell lemonades and T-shirts. And ain't nothing stopping, man. So I'm learning to get money more than one way, man. I salute y'all. See y'all in a minute, man.